Hello Heroes 3 lovers, this is Alex from Hero Hustle with a Necromancer review. This time is Vokial, I don't know how you pronounce this, it doesn't matter. It's a Death Knight, one of the best heroes of Necropolis, specialty vampires, which makes him even more scary to all the opponents. As always, let's start removing. I don't have much artifacts here. By the way, if you're new to the channel, you don't know, but this is how I'm making those reviews. Usually when I make a hero review, it's over level 20th, because in our PvP games with my opponent here, we play at XL+ underground maps at 160%, and this type of games ends around the middle of third month, and this we are just in the end of the second. And this is just before our last battle, which is already in the channel, by the way. You may find it in the description. However, let's get back to the hero, which is 16th level. However, every single slot of the secondary skills here is filled. You see, yes, we have 3 basic secondary skills here. However, we are full, we are ready, we have the picture for this hero. Of course, what you see now in this build is not necessary all the time, but mostly, you know. What I was surprised that I didn't learn offense earlier in the game when I actually needed it. So you see, in our final battle, I'm advanced level and armorer just basic, which is not very nice. However, starting with Vokial is pretty straightforward, extremely easy, and you cannot make any mistake. You know, with most of the Dead Knights heroes, it's very easy, and especially if they're unit specialists. But with Vokial, it's even easier, because from day one you are able to build your estate here and get 4 vampires with you. In this very game, by the way, I just went ahead with only this 4 vampires. I just learned a few a few spells, and I was ready to clear some small amount of enemies around the map. Meanwhile, with my other hero Isra here, I was getting skeletons and clearing more of the map and getting the resources. But with Vokial, it's starting getting easy and easy every day after the previous, because once you upgrade your vampires and you keep them with the hero, you're literally indestructible in the map. Nothing can harm you. You cannot lose any vampire along the game before you meet your opponent, or you shouldn't have to, by the way. It's not because Vokial is so powerful with the vampires, but just, you know, the vampires are too powerful with themselves. But boosting them even more, it's way better. You may read here what's written: increases speed of any vampires lords by 1, and their attack and defense skills by 20% for every 4 levels, rounded up, of course. So you see, at level 16 we have already this. So it is really nice. It's really nice to play with this hero. Easy going. It's like driving a huge Mercedes S-Class. If I could make this comparison. Well, what's a little bit weird with that hero is that he starts with necromancy and artillery. Okay, you start with artillery, probably not the best secondary skill with your main hero, especially when he's not a ballista specialist. But you need to buy a ballista, because why do you have this skill when you don't have ballista? So now don't watch me, don't tell me I don't have one. It was destroyed in the first battle between us. However, you need to buy one. But how to buy one when the Necropolis blacksmith gives you this. So it's quite inconvenient, I would say. You definitely need to visit, you know, a cove. Here it is, by the way, a cove town or some other town that gives the ballista. But aside from that, everything else is pretty straightforward. Most of the games, I would say even all of the games I played with Vokial, I was offered offense, which is absolutely appreciated by me. Earth magic, of course, logistics, but in this very game, I was surprised that though the last 3 skills you see here, I used to learn and I used to play with this hero, learning them even the first after the starting 2. You know what I mean? But however, it's based on percentage possibility. So I'm not mad at him. It's just a possibility. So aside from that, Vokial cannot disappoint you. He's a reliable hero. So if you're a new player, you better try him out. It's really easy to play with Vokial, and you know, as a vampire commander, things are getting even better. You may watch our final battle after this video. It will be linked to this one and shown down in the description. Let me know, guys, in the comments if you have any questions. Did I mention everything important for you if you're a new player? And if you're advanced or expert player, tell me what I didn't share with the audience. All right, thank you so much. See you in the next one. Bye bye.